Right, so there's a big wheel. We'll head up there shortly, guys. We'll just head through the gardens now for a little wander up towards the pavilion and the fountain. These are like the formal gardens. Used to be a bandstand on the top there, enclosed bandstand. I remember that from when I was a kid, 50 years ago. Say nearly 60 now, guys, so we're getting old. We'll just show you down the bottom here, there's a couple of statues. There's Charles Wicksteed, who formed the park many years ago, and he had a dog called Jerry, I think it was. When he died, he left the park for the public of Kettering to enjoy. So that is in the memory of Jerry, the constant companion of Charles Wicksteed, 1920 to 1928. So poor old Jerry had only 8 years. Park has fell on some hard times over the last decade or so. Struggled through the pandemic, it did. Obviously no money coming in, and there was a big fundraising, and I did manage to save the park, which is why we're still walking here today, and it's not a new housing site. Probably just make out lots of people at that top end. That is where the park run will start at 9 o'clock, so we're about 7 or 8 minutes away from that at the moment. So let's just have a look at the pavilion and the fountain. So this is the pavilion building, hold various events here. Weddings are quite popular. There's normally a fountain coming out of the middle of that, guys. I really haven't switched it on this morning, and as I say, this was the bandstand area from years and years ago. We're just going to look down onto the gardens from here. You can see over the park. Go and check out my drone flights from here, guys. Had some stunning flights from here. Didn't bring the drone with us today. I thought it'd be too windy and that, but to be honest, I've not had a drone flight for 3 weeks now, so I'm getting a little bit of withdrawal symptoms there. But this is Wicksteed's Pavilion. This did have a little bit of a facelift a few years ago. Right, it's all in its glory. I think they called it the garden wheel here now. At the top end here, you got all the main kiddies swings and slides. So if you want to go on all these rides, purchase a wristband, I believe, for X amount of pounds. The garden wheel. So that is the main swings and slides area. You got the sway rider here, swinging chairs. You got the galloping horses. And at the top end here, I won't show you there, but you got the little petting zoo, farmyard, etc. Meerkats, you name it, goats, rabbits and things. But these will all be open about another hour's time. You got Lighthouse Bites, fast food, coffee and ice creams at the top. Years and years ago, Wicksteed was famous for his ice cream. Just your normal white ice cream. It had such an unusual flavour, taste. People used to rave about it, and that not too sure whether it's the same recipe nowadays, but everybody come here for the Wicksteed ice cream. You got the garden cafe. And we're back at the pavilion again now. You got the normal gift shops you get at these theme parks where you buy your souvenirs. Get your wristbands there. That is the new ice cream parlour. Wicksteed ice cream, based on the original recipe, it says. So raspberry ripple and vanilla. One day we'll get to try that again. Right. We got the Wiki Bear Theatre, all little productions in there. Sometimes you got your toilets there. Park run is just about to start along there, guys, so we'll head away from there, and I think we'll swing back down by the lake again. We'll show you where the main rides are. We've got the log flume, roller coaster, bumping cars, the various other bits and bobs, guys. We've got the pizza here. Get your pizzas here, drinks. Right, hope you're enjoying this little Saturday morning walk of ours, everybody. As I say, don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, hit the bell for future updates, guys. We are monetized now, so I'd be grateful if you can let those adverts roll at the start, guys, and that, so it gives me and Sky a little bit of money, a little bit of petrol money, diesel money to put in the van for our trips away. No more than that, guys. I think for the first 3 months we made, I think, £66 after tax. So, but it's yeah, it all helps, it does. So we're heading down back towards the main boating lake, and we'll just continue around here a little bit, and then we'll show you possibly the campsite. Right, so this is the sand pit. Excuse me. Years ago, I remember this as a outdoor swimming pool here. Obviously filled in. Health and safety now, water, I guess, and all that. But this was basically an open swimming pool. It was. Do apologise if you're picking up any wind noise at the moment. And that, guys, wind has picked up slightly. This was intended as a little beachy area years ago, but obviously the ducks and the geese took it over, and obviously it can't be used for that purpose now. Right, this is the model boating lake area. You can bring all your little toy boats here, have a little play on the little pond, lake here. There is a gateway out at the end, takes you around the lake, but I want to just come out this top gate and show you the main fun fair. It is gated, so I'm not too sure we can actually walk into the area. So in front of us there, that is where the park run ends. Not too sure how long these park runs are, guys. Maybe you know, are they 5 kilometres or something? So on the left, we're coming up to the fun fair area. You've got the Daredevil Cafe as well, directly in front. The gates are open. Let's have a little wander. So in front of us, you got the log flume. Here's a Wicksteed Park map. So that is the log flume directly in front. And these are all your other rides. Got a little small roller coaster there. I think they're all like ladybirds. You got the Dinosaur Valley little roller coaster. You got the dodgems, the bumping cars, etc. Up here, this is where you come off the Rocky River Falls. So that is actually log flume in there. That's where you, this is where you pick up the ride. We won't go any further, guys, but there's all the rides waiting for everybody. So we've got the dodgem cars and a few other rides as well. So that is Dinosaur Valley. And these are the dodgems. Probably make out an old track around here. That was the old cycle track in my early youth days. There's a little banked cycle track which you could ride around, and all this was a grassy area in the middle, so things have changed in my lifetime. Dinosaur. And there's another ride there which swings out, you get strapped in and it goes up and down. So that is the little fun fair area. Right, so in front we got the Daredevil diner. This was probably refurbished in the last couple of years. This is where your burgers and chips are, your hot dogs, your soft drinks, your pizzas, etc. Not cheap, I will tell you guys. I think burger and chips are getting to be about a tenner and that, so it's it becomes quite an expensive day out for you and your kids, so probably picnics are the order of the day. Right, we're going to head to the campsite now, just have a wander through. It's all grassy pitches, guys, no electric hookups, etc. There is a nice little amenities facilities block which you can shower, etc. in and that, so we'll have a wander through. It's only just reopened in the last few weeks because all the grounds were flooded. Right, Wicksteed's campsite. I did walk through there the other day and they put some posts in with some numbers, so to me it looks like they're making some dedicated parking spots. I don't know whether their intentions are to put some electric in for these few pitches, but they are numbered 1 to 8 and that, but we'll keep my eye on that in the coming weeks. But basically this is the campsite at Wicksteed's. I couldn't tell you how much it is a night, but I would say anything from 15 to 20 pounds I would guess and that, but some of it is flat and level, other places you will want leveling blocks. You've got all your facilities there, you've got wastewater, drinking water, etc. And you've got the main toilets and showers in this building. So down this bottom end it's a lot flatter, but you are a little bit further away from the facilities. I did inquire many years ago about having group meets here and events and rallies and that, and Wicksteed Park did say they were happy to. They'd probably let us have this bottom end, which is in my way is a better end because, as I say, it's lovely and flat and that, but yeah, that didn't come to fruition. It might one day with the Facebook group Motorhome in Happiness, if I can drum up enough interest, guys. So let me know if you fancy anything like that in the future. As I say, lovely grassy area down the bottom here. Probably have a long weekend here, you could, and you got all the park to enjoy as well. Right, so we're going to head back round the fishing lake again, and we're going to pick up the old railway track cutting for my little wander home. Right, so we're going to pick up the Wicksteed's carp fishing lake again now. Head back home for a nice coffee, mid-morning snack. I think we've done well so far. We've avoided any rain at the moment, which is potentially coming. It has increasingly got cloudier and darker. Right, we're going to head back through the fields shortly onto the old railway cutting, as I call it. So we're going to take a little divert off to the right shortly. We're going to go over this. We're going to go over the bridge, guys. Right, over the bridge. I've got to be careful getting myself down here. Don't want to wreck my shoulder anymore. Come on then, Bo. Right, just like to mention, guys, when I mention shoulder, I do plan to document and vlog my shoulder recovery from, I think they call it day 0, from going into hospital. We won't do probably a daily vlog, but every few days or week we'll give you the recovery process, and that's so I know it's going to be quite a hard time for me, living on my own and doing things, guys, even walking the dog, doing general chores and that, so but it needs doing, guys. So yeah, so that's hopefully going to come, well, I hope quite soon, guys, but it can't come quick enough for me. But yeah, we'll do some vlogs on that. Right, so we're heading back through the fields on the way home. I'm going to do my little conclusion now, guys. Battery is getting a little bit low on the camera and that, so just like to say thanks if you've watched the vlog to the end, and I do appreciate it. Do come with me and Sky on our South Wales trip, starting in 6 days time. Do subscribe, hit that bell, do comment on everything we try to do, guys, even the drone flights. Do have a watch, guys, they are worth a watch, and that and as I say, really thanks for taking the time and asking about my MRIs, shoulder and back scans from a few weeks back. As I say, we are looking forward to getting out and about and again and not being in pain. Toying with the idea, possibly retirement next May when I'm 60. As I said before, I've got a small pension due in May, and it's just whether or not I want to do it yet. I still enjoy work at the moment and the building trade, but as I say, at the moment I just can't do it, and that's so. Right, we're heading back onto the old railway cutting now. Right, I think we've got Bo caught in the lead. Come on, Bo. Right, she's free. Say, years ago, this was an old branch line what went off to Cranford, and it was in the Beecham days. It was all dismantled and stopped, so you can imagine all the steam trains coming along here. As you see, the wildlife has took it over now, overgrown. Got the old concrete sleepers here still. They're rounded up, left them on top of this bridge. Right, so that's it everybody. Thank you very much, and we'll see you shortly in South Wales hopefully. So it's a bye from me, it's a bye from Bo and Sky. See you all soon.